Hello guys, how are you doing? Today's lesson is object complements. Please take writing coach and open page 20. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify, understand, and use object complements. So what is an object complement? An object complement is an adjective. Let me just circle those words. Adjective or a pronoun that appears with a direct object and describes or renames it. Object complements occur after such verbs as appoint, call, consider, declare, elect, judge, labor, make, name, and think, and others, of course. The words to be are often understood, like the understood you. There is the understood to be. It is not mentioned there explicitly, but it is there. That's why we say it is the understood to be. Before an object complement. So let's look at this example. The parents should found performance enchanting. Look, we put to be between brackets because it is the understood to be. We don't use it in the sentence. It is implied. So parents is the subject. Obviously the verb is found. Performance is the direct object. If you still have any difficulties finding or identifying direct objects, please go back and watch the lesson again. It's already recorded about direct objects. So found is the transitive verb and therefore found what? Found performance. So this is the direct object. Then our lesson is object complement, and enchanting is object complement that is describing what? Describing the performance. So if this word is either adjective or noun describing direct object, we call it, now you know the name, we call it object complement. All right, so let's see the first practice. Practice A, identifying object complements. So now, number one, there should be a transitive verb in the sentence in order to have a direct object. And when we have the direct object, there will be a word that describes it, either an adjective or a noun. And you know that we studied previously, there are nouns that they act as adjectives and they describe other nouns. So either adjective or a noun that they restate or describe the direct object. And what do we call them? We call them object complements. So we have to read each sentence below from 1 to 10. Then we have to underline only its object complements. Let's look at this example. The appointed, which is one of the verbs we studied in the presentation, the previous slide. They appointed me the leader. So here, they is the subject. Appointed is the verb. Very good, so no. And which type of verb? Is it transitive or intransitive? For those who say transitive, well done. Me is the direct object. Appointed whom, appointed me. Remember, regarding direct objects, we ask the questions whom and what. So, me is the direct object, and the leader is the object complement of this sentence. So pause the video, do this exercise from 1 to 10, just underline the object complement, then play the video and check your answers. All right, let's correct. So number 1, Omar declared our team victorious. So victorious is the object complement of this sentence for the direct object, team. Number 2, Amanda thought my joke the best. Amanda thought my joke. You remember here what I said? There is the understood to be. So basically it is Amanda thought my joke to be the best. Okay, if you want to another way to identify the object complements, add to be. Also, like in the first one, let me go back to the first one. Omar declared our team to be victorious. Yes, it makes sense. Therefore, victorious is the object complement. So I will just here add to be for you so that you can use it later as a technique to make sure of the object complement. Number 3, the boss considered our work to be successful. So obviously the answer now is easier, the word successful. Number 4, she called me her best friend. She called me her best to be friend. And number 5, the 5th grade elected Julian Class to be president. The man named Bowling the sport of king. So Bowling to be the sport of kings. So sport. Number 7, the medicine made the child better, to be better. So better. Number 8, she declared the casserole delicious. And number 9, she thought the gift beautiful. And finally, number 10, I considered the game frustrating, or to be frustrating. Okay, so well done for those who got the object complement correct. Now let's move to practice B. Completing sentences with object complements. We have to read the sentences, then we have to complete or fill in the blank with an object complement of our own choice. For example, the customer at the bakery called the cake. So let's think of an object complement. Here there is the answer, a work of art. All right, so more than one answer can be possible here. A variety of answers can be correct. So pause the video, suggest your answers. Just make sure that it is a noun or an adjective in order to describe or restate the direct object. All right, so pause the video, do your work, then check the video and compare, contrast our answers. All right, let's do it. Number 1, they appointed the woman to be chef, or chef directly. Remember, to be. I will just add it here again. The teacher judged the report in erroneous. Number 3, Mom thought the flowers beautiful. Number 4, the city elected Maria mayor. Number 5, Kim named the puppy Watson. Number 6, the inspector judged the constructions incomplete or to be incomplete. Number 7, Peggy declared the weather abominable. Number 8, I thought the movie exquisite. Number 9, the worker thought his pay rate to be too low, just too low. And finally, number 10, I will never think of you insensitive. So those are the answers I put for those sentences. If you put something different, just make sure it is either a noun that is acting as an adjective or an adjective in order to describe those direct objects or restate them. I hope you've learned something in this lesson and you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions, as usual, please do contact me. Have a lovely day. See you next lesson, inshallah. Goodbye.